Andrew looking for an ace or a diamond right now.
Can the Philly knock out the cash game pro? A lot of drama left in his hand. We're about to get started. The winner is going to take home close to $900,000. And there's the lineup. Vanessa Russo, the chip leader, with $5.8 million in chips.
And a chance to make poker history tonight, Vince. As she said, she could be the first woman in history of the World Poker Tour to win an open event, meaning one where you had a buy-in.
Okay, let's get it out of the way. Happy birthday, Antonio.
There's the magician, Antonio Esfandiari. It's his birthday here tonight. Action going to the lady at the table. And look at this. As she picks up the queens, the ladies. What a hand. She's made it 125, but right behind her is Ted. He's got a pair of nines.
She is really a terrific player, but desperately wants to win this title tonight. Well, Ted Lawson, poker pro.
I'm all in.
Wow.
He's going all in with the 2 nines here.
Like he should. Racener goes away.
Pass.
Morrison out.
That's right.
And Andrew Robl also flying away. The magician disappears.
I call.
Oh.
And a quick call by Vanessa. We have a showdown.
Queens against nines.
She is dominating Ted Lawson at this point.
This is a nice WPT cash for Ted. Well, there's Ted's good buddy, two-time WPT champ Hoyt Corkins in the crowd watching him, but...
We're all rooting for you, Ted. We're all rooting for you, buddy.
Ted on the short stack needs a lot of help with his nines. Can he get it?
Am I in the wrong seat?
Apparently, but we will see. Here comes the flop.
Yeah, man!
Well, there you go. Little energy from the 51-year-old, the oldest guy at the table here.
How about a 10, make it fun?
I don't want it to be fun. I don't want it to be fun at all.
Ted out in front. Got to dodge a queen or 2 running cards to make it straight now.
This game's never easy.
See the turn?
Here we go with the turn card.
Oh! Can you believe this? Ted can't believe it, as you can see. Counting his blessings on the flop, and now all of a sudden he's down to 1 out on the river.
Unreal.
They really wanted to make a TV show today.
They really want to give me a heart attack today.
Absolute hair pull by the little lady.
All right, can we just do it quickly, please?
Down to the river we go. That's sickening. Here comes the river.
Well, a king on the river, so that's going to do it for the poker pro out of Vegas. Ted Lawson won to win tonight, but Vince got lucky on the flop, unlucky on the turn, out tonight in 6th place.
Flame boiled out of here, picking up $126,000.
Holy smokes.
Vanessa Russo extends her chip lead. Let's turn it over to Kara Scott, who is down on the floor with Ted Lawson.
I caught the 9, there are 2 queens, and bing, queen, you know.
Yeah.
But it was a great time, and I had a really nice time up until that queen hit, and there's always the next turn.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come to WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Simply click the sign up link in the upper right-hand corner. Sign up with bonus code YT36 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
Lead that Vanessa Russo has. Action's on her now. She looks down at ace-jack. She's going to raise it. Makes it $150,000 to go.
Racener out, and now Kirk Morrison with a queen 10 of clubs will call.
Kirk, one of those players not afraid to play pots.
Andrew Robl out, Antonio out as well. So 2-handed action, Mike.
You and me, baby.
Kirk and Vanessa. And here's the flop.
And the flop comes Jack 10-6.
Look out.
With 2 spades. Vanessa's flop top pair, top kicker.
Go.
Quickly makes a continuation bet of 225 and a call by Kirk.
Well, the king comes on a turn. That helps him in that it gives him an open end straight draw. Vanessa out in front with the jacks, but she checks. Well, Kirk, there's a pair of 10s, of course.
And he says, I'm going to check as well. Down to the river we go.
He's going to take the free card
Whoa.
off. And what a free card it is. Breaks into a big grin as he makes Broadway, the ace-high straight. Vanessa checks. She's got aces and jacks, but...
400,000.
He has to bet it.
Well, 400,000 is the bet.
Vanessa's going to pay it off.
Queen.
That is sickening if you're Vanessa. Mr. Clark Kent there, picking up a nice pot.
Folded around to Kirk. Got the king-jack offsuit.
Makes it 135,000. Andrew now, look at this, with a king-9s coming back over the top, makes it 375,000 to go.
Call.
The magician disappears, and Kirk is going to make this call.
Well, Andrew making the 3-bet, as we say, with the king-9. And he has come out with the best hand now as it comes 10-9-7.
Easy game.
And Kirk has a two-way straight draw.
Check.
They both check. Wow. Look at this. Kings and 9s now for Andrew, and Kirk with kings.
That's another good bet. Who stares more, Andrew or I?
He's a talker, this guy.
I know I can be cute sometimes, but
What a character we got here.
that news to bet. He didn't like that.
You pissed him off, Kirk.
Very personable.
How much is that?
Andrew's going to bet his 2-pair, 420,000.
You can't blame him for betting here.
Do you have any of that?
He's got a lot of it, Kirk.
All right.
Kirk has made the call.
You know, it goes in deeper.
Just in case I get there.
Kirk needs a queen, a jack, or an 8 to win this pot.
We're going to the river. This is a good pot now.
Well, an ace comes off. Neither player going to like that card. Going to be fearful their opponent might have made aces up. It doesn't slow down Andrew Robl.
850,000 into Kirk Morrison.
He fires again here with kings and 9s.
Kirk's lost his smile. He's back. He's got that goofy laugh again.
My man.
Oh, what a predicament.
Well, it's pretty obvious I don't have the nuts right now. That's pretty obvious.
Forced laugh by Antonio.
Yeah, they're still the same.
And that's, of course, would be the queen jack for the ace high straight.
All right, Andy. I'm gonna
Do the right thing.
pass.
There you go.
I'm gonna pass.
Well, he makes a good lay down there. Solid fold. But Andrew Robl playing very aggressive before the flop. Out flopping his opponent, making 2-pair to take down that pot.
Nice hand, my man.
I'm Vince Van Patten alongside my Hall of Fame partner here, Mike Sexton.
And Vince, we've got 5 big-name players at this final table, all fighting for a WPT title. Antonio, of course, going for his
Pass.
second. Action over to Andrew Robl.
Lives in Vegas. He's got ace-3 of diamonds.
Just limping in on the button.
The magician's going to fold in the small blind, and Vanessa not going to raise. Going to see a flop. Here we go.
And the flop comes 9-9-5.
Vanessa checks. She's going to try to trap.
Well, she's flopped 3 9s.
Andrew going to push here. He's betting the continuation. 60,000. And she's going to double it with a cute 120. Look at this, Andrew, just quick calls. We'll go on to the turn.
Jack of hearts comes off.
And Vanessa going to stick out 200,000. Has Andrew had enough? No.
Well, Vince, he's drawing completely dead. No card he can catch to win this pot. Must put her on some type of straight draw like a 6-7 or a 7-8.
King of spades on the river.
Well, this time a $500,000 bet by Vanessa. Well, Vince, I am very puzzled by Andrew's play on this hand. He called on the flop with the ace high, called on the turn with the ace high. Must think the ace high is the best hand. He must specifically put her on a 6-7 or a 7-8.
3 9s.
She's got 3 9s. They're going to take down that pot. And Vince, that was like a $1 million giveaway by Andrew Robl, in my opinion there. He just went with his gut feeling.
Wow, here's Chad Brown, Vanessa's husband, a great player himself, and Vanessa Russo galloping away. The filly making big strides tonight.
Pass.
And the Annies are going up to 10,000. Blinds are now 40 and 80,000. And now Andrew Robl.
Well, probably still talking to himself about that nearly 800,000 he gave away in the last pot.
Well, he's made it 180 to go. Antonio out, but Vanessa with a pair of 9s. And she's going to raise. The champ in good form right now. Racener out, back on Andrew.
Yeah, he just got spanked by Vanessa a minute ago. See what he's going to do here with an ace-8.
Well, he has called it. It's a two-way action.
Just about. How much do you have behind? Can you just round it off for me?
There you go, girl.
1.516.
Okay, thank you.
Wants to know how much she can punish Andrew with, and there's the flop.
Well, 10-6-4 with 2 diamonds. So Andrew has flopped the nut flush draw, as we say. Vanessa right now has the best hand with 2 9s, but
All in.
well, Vanessa going all in. Just hoping he doesn't have a 10. And now Andrew's got a tough decision.
Okay, I call.
He calls and is going to have some help, or he's going to be our 5th place finisher. Andrew looking for an ace or a diamond right now.
Can the Philly knock out the cash game pro? A lot of drama left in his hand.
Andrew Robl looking for the diamond. Vince, they say diamonds are a woman's best friend. Then it won't be here.
Can she break Andrew Robl right now? We will see. Here's a turn. It's a diamond.
That's going to do it. The flush of Andrew Robl going to win this pot. Doesn't matter what comes up on the river. And as you can see, he's got some fans in the house tonight.
The first run in the stocking there for Vanessa.
Well, Vince, I like the way she played the hand. She came over the top with 2 9s, moved all in on the flop. Unfortunately, he had the diamond draw and hit it.
That's what I do on TV poker. I get it all in behind and win. Every time.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come the WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Simply click the sign up link in the upper right hand corner. Sign up with bonus code YT36 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
They folded around to Andrew Robl, and he has picked up 2 queens. What a hand with the button. And he's going to make it a subtle 200,000. The magician playing very tight tonight. He folds.
Now Vanessa quickly makes the call with the Jack-7 of clubs. She has flopped top pair, could get in further trouble here.
7-4 deuce, all hearts.
Well, she just doubled Andrew up in the last pot.
She checks Andrew with no heart. Betting again, 250. Vanessa gonna get tricky here. Comes back over the top, makes it 750,000 to go with no heart.
I'm all in.
Well, Andrew's going all in.
All right. I think I'm going to go with it. Just give me a second.
He's saying most likely she probably has 1 heart. I don't care. I'm gonna gamble my queens.
Do you want me to? I've got a really big hand. A really, really, really big hand.
You're right. A really, really, really awful hand.
It's 2 million in the middle.
Well, Vance, the only way she can call here is if she specifically puts him on like ace, king, ace, queen with the ace of hearts.
Okay, I'm going.
This would be a dreadful mistake by Vanessa if she makes this call, in my opinion. Without a heart in her hand to make a flush draw, I'm saying you can call it 2-7. She could be up against an overpair and the flush draw. She's drawing almost dead.
Okay, I call time on myself. I'm gonna lean in.
So Vanessa's got 1 minute to act on her hand. If she hasn't acted by then, her hand is automatically folded.
My read is that you're bluffing. My read is that you're bluffing. That you have 1, maybe 2 overcards with a flush draw, but the problem is that there's so much in there I can't even avoid. Even if you do have that, it's correct for me to call.
She is a math whiz, graduated in economics from Duke in 2.5 years.
Best case scenario, you could be 60%.
She better put 2 and 2 together, or she's going to be severely crippled.
I think you've got 1 over on me, and maybe 9 outs. So that's 12 outs plus basically flipping. Flipping is so not fun.
Oh, she's great. Off here on the percentages, but
I mean, would you think you were good here with top pair?
You know, a lot of players go through this, but they talk to themselves. They don't explain it all to the table.
she's entertaining.
How much time? Can you tell me now, or before we wait too much longer?
1 minute is 2 seconds. 10, 9.
Wait, give her an extra 10.
Dude, I was
That was a
asking.
distraction.
That was so weird. I was like, how much time do I have left?
You said, but you said 1 minute, and she thought she had a minute, so she got distracted. Like,
I was just asking how much time is left. I don't know why you were waiting 10 more seconds. I just wanted to know how much
just
time
start
is left.
over at 30 or 20. I don't
All
know.
right, 20 seconds.
Jesus.
Well, Vanessa seemed confused by the tournament director, but I think he made it quite clear. You have 1 minute to act on your hand. When they get 10 seconds, they'll start counting backwards.
Well, you're right about that, Mike.
Well, she's getting more time, but I guarantee you. I mean, Andrew would like her to call if he could see her hand, but if she has a heart in her hand, he would not want her to call here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Clock running out, and she finally does the right thing, makes the fold.
Well, Vince, she made it a tough fold when I think it was just simple as ABC to make that fold after the guy moves all in for $3 million.
Oh, that was close. That was so hard. Probably would have called, but that messed me up. That time thing really messed me up. Couldn't even think.
And she's stumbling badly right now.
I was like, why are you waiting? I'm explaining how much time is left.
Andrew Robl, nicely done.
I didn't mean to be confusing. When I said how much time is left, I just...
Had your minute up as well.
So then you can say you almost have your minute up. Don't wait 10 seconds and then tell me that.
Only the audience at home is going to know about that one.
Pretty amazing. Back to this hand, Andrew Robl quickly folding, and now Antonio, the magician, picks up ace-queen.
Antonio's been very quiet this final table so far. Right now he's in 5th place in chip count, but going to raise here with the ace-queen.
I'm going to call.
Makes it 205. Everyone folds, but Kirk Morrison, who has a jack-9 of clubs, he makes the call.
He wants to see a flop with this hand.
I assume he didn't raise blind, right?
And these flop to flush draws. It comes queen 7-6 with 2 clubs. Unfortunately for him, Antonio's flopped top pair with top kicker.
Kirk is checked, and Antonio with a continuation. Best 330.
Call.
And a quick call by the 4 flush.
Well, he doesn't raise with a flush draw, just calls. Now the 8 of hearts comes off. This gives him an open-end straight draw.
Check it.
But he checks again, and Antonio.
Well, once he checks, some players would have just moved right in on the turn with that kind of drawing in.
He's going to try to make Kirk levitate here because he's betting a hefty $650,000, it looks like.
You might leave me just enough chips to bluff the river. You know that? You might lay down. Who knows? Might leave me just enough. Oh, that's not good. That's not a good start. I short stacked myself.
Well, Kirk is threatening to go all in here. Will he shove? He's got a big drawing hand.
He knows his problem is if he moves all in here, Antonio's virtually pot committed to calling.
This is a first. Kirk actually doing math in a hand. This is a first.
Kirk is what we call a field player in poker. Just goes with his gut most of the time. See what he's going to do here.
There's Phil Luck, the Unabomber, and Antonio's dad in the audience.
Oh, you guys are going to do that rabbit hole thing, though, right? Ugh. Don't like that. Antonio, you're going to win, mate.
And Kirk is going to make a good laydown.
Well, a big laydown. Not sure it's a good one, but the kind of drawing hand he had. Take a look at the Wonder Cam. Yes, it is. The 6 of spade comes off.
Got this one rabbit cam I don't want to see.
Turns out to be a nice laydown by Kirk Morrison.
Good laydown, sir.
Would not have hit his card, and Antonio playing pretty solid tight tonight. Picks up his first pot. Okay, onto this hand. The blinds are going up to 50 and 100,000. Action on Vanessa, who's been a little taken aback since the last debacle. She folds.
Over to John Racener here. He's got a king 6 offsuit. Going to raise it. 255,000. Going to try to make something happen.
Kirk Morrison with ace-jack calls, and Andrew Robl with a pair of 5s quickly calls as well.
Well, Antonio going out, so we've got 3-way action here. Flop is ace-10-5. Andrew has flopped 3 5s, and he checks.
Oh, he's going to try to trap with his 3 of a kind. Racener also checking.
Well, they're both checking, and you got 2 aces you're going to bet here. Kirk Morrison certainly does that.
Can't blame him.
That's 225,000. Quickly gets raised by Andrew.
Makes it 550. Racener out.
Call.
And Kirk, not hesitating, thinks he's out in front with the aces. He's making the call.
Well, Vince, you're not going to put the guy on ace-king here because he didn't raise before the flop.
Turn card is the 9 of spades.
God, I wish you wouldn't do that. I'll call it when we're like looking at each other, you know, a little bit and having that moment.
Is it romantic?
Nah, it's not.
It looked romantic.
All in.
Wow.
Well, Andrew's going to roll in.
I call.
Kirk Morrison is called.
Other side.
That's good. You got the best. You win.
Well, Kirk knows he's drawing dead.
The relevant card, 10 of spades on the river.
It's a pleasure.
And just unfortunate for Kirk Morrison, out in 5th place. Gonna take home $168,000.
Well, the happy-go-lucky guy, Kirk Morrison, took a 3-year hiatus from the World Poker Tour. He's come back to make the final table here. Hopefully, we'll see a lot more of him in the future.
Nobody wanted to talk tonight. But I'm just happy, that I can know that I can still play. So I'll take another time capsule and come back in 3 years and see if I can still do it.
I'll meet you right here then.
That's a date.
Thanks so much.
No worries, dear. Cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bellagio and WPT. You guys have been fantastic to me. Cheers.
Back to the game, a quick fold by John Racener. And now our chip leader, Andrew Robl, with a king 5 with the button. He is getting chips out to push.
250,000 the bet. Antonio out.
Vanessa now, though, with an ace king. Very strong hand.
I'm shocked she didn't come over the top of this hand. She just makes the call. Wants to see a flop.
Well, she catches her aces right there.
Let's come ace, king, 5, all diamond. She's got top pair and the nut flush draw, and it goes check, check.
Andrew's got a pair of 5s, deuce on the turn.
Well, she's betting here, and I don't know why.
And Andrew's going to make this call with just 5s. What is he thinking?
He's thinking his 2 5s are the best hand.
Guess so. Jack on the river helps neither player. Vanessa first to act again.
700,000.
And she's going to bet 700,000.
I don't know what to do. I pull the audience, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style.
Well, I think he does know what to do. It's going to be to get away from these 2 5s.
That doesn't help.
He's in trouble. Vanessa can't look. Look at that.
Well, she's hiding herself.
That's the posture of a champion.
All right, I'm gonna fold it.
He does make a fold here. And Vanessa wishes he would have called.
Chad Brown, Vanessa's husband, enjoying that moment. She is back.
Work your magic, please. Show that magician what's up.
And there's Maria Ho and Tiffany Michelle, Vanessa's good friends, rooting her on.
Well, they got the girl power going tonight, Vince.
Yeah, they certainly do. Those two are great players in their own right.
It's gonna be embarrassing if you bluffed me. You know, I called you when you had it, and then folded when you didn't.
No, you're doing just fine, Andrew.
Well, on that hand, he did.
Back to the table, Vanessa. And this time she's going to look down at a king 10 offsuit.
Well, she's going to stay aggressive here, it looks like, as she caps her cards. Using an indication someone's going to play a pot. And indeed she is. She raises it to 250,000 with the king 10.
John Racener can't pick up any cards lately. He folds. But Andrew with a huge hand, ace, queen of diamonds.
Well, Vince, once again, he and Vanessa are going to play a pot here. At least temporarily. Well, this is a powerful hand in a 4-handed poker game. And he's going to raise it. Makes it 700,000 to go.
Antonio gets out of the way.
Call.
And Vanessa is going to stick around. Makes the call.
Well, she wants to see a flop here, Vince. Don't know if she's getting a little stubborn. But she's just trying to beat this guy so bad because he's taken so many chips from her so far.
And look at this. 2 pair, top 2 pair for Andrew on the flop. Ace, queen, 3.
So Andrew's flopped the top 2 pair. Vanessa is the gut shot straight draw. There you see Kirk Morrison, who's come back to watch this final table. Sitting along with another good player, Robert Williamson.
So it's on Andrew. Huge hand, and he's not going to play it slow. He's going to bet.
Nope, going to make the continuation bet with a top 2 pair here. Just don't want to give your opponent a free card where she could catch a gut shot to beat you, or if she had a small pair, make trips to beat you, where they're going to bust you on the turn.
Well, it's 700,000, and Vanessa cannot take the heat.
Well, she had the gut shot straight draw, just didn't want to put in 700,000 to try to catch a jack.
And Andrew Robl extending his chip lead here at the Doyle Brunson 5-Diamond World Poker Classic.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come the WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. simply click the sign up link in the upper right hand corner. Sign up with bonus code YT36 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
4 players remain, and what a field and what a tournament we have seen so far.
You're right, Vince. Players love coming to Bellagio. It's one of the greatest places in the world to play poker. Doyle Brunson himself almost made this final table here at Bellagio in a tournament that's named in his honor. Incredible effort by Doyle.
And now, action on John Racener. He's got a queen, 8 of clubs.
All in.
And he's going to push all in. Global's out. But the magician has a king-queen.
Much.
Pretty good hand. He says, how much you got, sir?
Well, Racener's got about $1 million in chips. Antonio's got $4.5 million, so he can afford to make this call. And he does so, and what a call it is.
Very solid. Vanessa out, and we got a showdown.
Well, this is a great read on Antonio's part.
King ball one time.
Had his opponent dominated. King-queen versus queen-8.
Good luck.
The magician trying to make Racener disappear.
What did you fold?
Queen-8.
Folded queen 8.
I hate that when I hear that at the table.
There's 2 8s in the deck.
It takes your sweat away, doesn't it?
Antonio loving his chances. Can he break John Racener at this point? We will see. Here's the flop. Oh, and he gets a king.
Comes king 6-3, 1 club. So for Racener to win this pot, he's got to catch 2 running clubs to make a flush, or the last 2 8s in the deck to make 3 8s.
Racener, the 24-year-old out of Tampa, in a lot of trouble. Here comes the turn card.
Well, 7 of hearts comes off. So that's going to do it for John Racener. The 24-year-old poker pro out of Tampa, Florida, finishes in 4th place. And Vince, he just didn't have any cards tonight. Wasn't meant to be for John tonight.
Well, he picked up $232,000. John Racener out. We're down to 3 players, and one of them is the magician, Antonio Esfandiari. Then we have Lady Maverick, Vanessa Russo, and of course, the very strong Andrew Robl.
We've lost John Racener, unfortunately, here from our final table. I know that one of the things you said was really important to you is that you had your mom here.
It's the only thing that went right, really. I guess 4th place finish is not too bad out of 430 players of really good, strong players.